Hey guys, welcome back once again. So I've got another mod video today. It's actually a repair video, I think, technically. In this video, I'm going to be fixing the squeaky, annoying center console in my Porsche 911 991. So as any of you who've been following my channel recently know, I recently traded in my 997 for a 991. And as much as I love this car, I would say I'm sort of 99.99% in love with it. There are a couple of things that bother me, and I noticed this the first second I sat down in the car. And that's the center console is ridiculously annoying and squeaky. So let's go take a look at it real quick. In this video, I'm gonna be fixing it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So let's take a look, hang on. So here it is, actually this is new. I put the lid with the crest on just recently thinking that was gonna fix the problem. And it did a little, but not totally, so here it is. How annoying. And there's nothing in it, but it is super squeaky. Any weight whatsoever, yeah, how annoying is that? Super annoying. So, squeaky center console, how can we fix it? Well, some folks have suggested just putting dry silicone or something squishy in between the lid and the base. That hasn't worked. So I took it apart again, and I've noticed that it looks like the base of the lid that comes up and down is actually broken. And it wouldn't surprise me if it's because the previous owner, much like myself, struggled a little bit to get in the car, being big and tall. And I put my full force on that center console typically when I get in any car to try and get my legs across. It's just a big guy problem. So I think that's what the problem is. So what I've done from gouged-in Porsche parts, let's go and look into my secret cabinet of all the mods that stacking up that I, haven't yet had a chance to do. We have from freight plane, a front plate frame for the license plate. We've got brake discs, we've got rotors somewhere, but here it is. Oh no, that's the old one. Here it is. From gouged-in Porsche parts, this is the base of the lid. Here it is. So this is what I'm going to be installing on the inside of the car. Now, in order to get to this, I need to take out not only the lid that sits on top of it, but I need to take out the seats in the rear, which involves a little bit of finagling, hopefully not damaging. I've got some bolts to take out. It looks relatively straightforward. I will say this, there's a guy called Cam Hughes, I think his name is. He has given me everything I need to know to do this video. So that's really a big shout out to Cam. Thank you for making your video because I've got the confidence to do this now. And hopefully this video is going to give other folks some inspiration and confidence if you guys want to do this change or need to do this change as well. But this is what's going into the car. Now it's just a question of getting it out. So let's go take a look at the job and see what we got to do. So first, I'm going to take the lid off, and that's very easy to do. When I lift it up, there are about 6 screws, comes off, and it's all very easy. And then here, there is a screw underneath here, or a bolt, and then there's a bolt behind this plastic trim here, and one on the other side. And then the seat here is Velcro, and that's Velcro, and it should all just pull out nicely. And then I can get to the mechanism here and actually take off the base of this lid. And I need to get to the joint basically with the hinge, which is behind all of this trim. So just a couple of tools for this job. That is because it's ridiculously hot in here and I'm gonna need to mop my brow from time to time. I've got my flashlight from Milwaukee, which is LED. It's rechargeable, super cool. Even has a magnet on the end, but great for getting into tight places and lighting it up if you need to. Trim removal tools, very cheap. You can get a whole pack of like 10 of them from Amazon from like 10, 15 bucks. I've got a T20 here to remove the screws on the underside of the console lid. And then I've got a 16, 13, and 12 millimeter socket with a wrench to get out the bolts in the back seat. Impact screwdriver, just in case. And then my little, tripod for filming in case I want to get inside the car. All right, let's get to it. Done. First, I'm going to take up the little rubber lip, or the liner that's in here. It just pulls out straight away like this. Actually, let's move that onto the floor. And then there's just a little plastic lid that opens up. The 13. We've got the 13 millimeter socket. Get it done. Next up, the little covers come off here, either side of the seat belts. Pretty straightforward. Let's do the other one. All good, no breakage, thankfully. Okay, so I've got a bolt here that needs to come off, and then a bolt on the other side. I also need to take out these backs, which are just Velcroed down. So let's do this one. And this one. These seats as well. I'll undo the bolts first, but this is all just Velcroed down now. All right. So here, just a close-up view. This is where one bolt was, and then the other two, either there, either side there on the where the seat belts were. And then this was pretty easy to get up, but that is some industrial strength Velcro there, keeping these seats in place, which I think is a good thing. And just like in Cam's video, the Velcro tracks there just came out a little bit, so pushing those back into place. But this will just go straight back on, hopefully, once I'm done. So a couple of things to do here. There is a piece of black plastic which I have to remove. Then there is a spring which I have to release from the plastic, or from the metal mechanism here. And then there is a pin that I'm going to use a punch to knock through. And then I can take this out, put in the new one, and then just reassemble it. So according to Cam's video, if we lift this up, this piece of plastic trim is easier to get in, or sorry, to get out. This is pretty delicate as well, so I'm worried about breaking it, of course, but looks like it pushes in and then down. Okay, I think I've got it. Okay, that's out. There we go. Okay, that's out. Know how to put the spring back. This should, yeah, just come straight out. Okay, now I'm going to reassemble it in the exact opposite order. How red am I? Oh my God, it is really hot in this garage. It is really back in that 911. And the thing that is the most disconcerting is that the sweat from my arm keeps going on the back of the seat and I can see the mark. It's really bothering me. It can all be cleaned, of course, but still, it just kind of grosses me out as I'm doing it. Anyway, we're almost there. I've now just got to put the back seats in and hope it all goes together and hope there's no squeak. I'm really, really hoping for a win here. And Cam Hughes, if you want to give me your address, I'd love to send you a 6-pack for this video that you shared that's given me all of the great advice. Almost there, let's do it. Whew. Well, I've got some good news. I think the squeak has gone. Let's go check it out. I'm pretty sure it's gone. That's it. No more squeak. One for the win. One for the books, for the win books. So I wonder what it was with this other part. I can see a little bit of a bend, I guess. So it's just, you know, it's taken a fair amount of wear. The plastic doesn't seem to be broken anywhere though, but I guess, you know what, the car's 6 years old now, so, you know, and 90,000 miles on it, I guess there have been a lot of ins and outs, but now for the road test. Let's get out and drive. Well, so let's be honest, we're doing a road test because I want the air conditioning directed at my face and I want the bum cooler cooling my back sack and crack. But you know, since we're here, let's do the road test anyway. There is no squeaking coming from the center console whatsoever. It feels rock solid now. There is no give in it whatsoever. I could definitely feel a bend and a flex when I was putting any kind of weight next to it last time. And so that's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. It wasn't just driving me crazy, it was driving my wife crazy when she got in the car with me. Any little movement and it was squeaking. So that's it, all done. Another video, thanks for checking it out. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video soon. Take care, bye.